Centennial usually is a high-powered offense. Southeast Polk trying to make sure yesterday wasn't an anomaly.
Yeah, well, and we know Centennial can go long ball, so how much does that worry your pitcher?
I think for Southeast Polk, you just got to kind of lock things down defensively. You can see the runs scored. I mean, Ankeny Centennial is just a high-powered team. Ankeny Centennial this year, those home run numbers are off for both teams, but Ankeny Centennial, 87 home runs this season. Southeast Polk on the other side, just 18 coming into the state tournament. So things shift around a little bit. Southeast Polk's not one that's going to lean on a ton of power, but they did yesterday. You just never know. Sometimes teams get here to the state tournament. They're just a whole different type of era. I'm really excited what's going to happen between these two. And since 2016, these guys have split the series full-time 10-10. Centennial, though, all three winners this season, 5-3, 7-3, 5-3.
All righty, so if you win, you keep on the track you want to be on. Where
Yes,
you don't have to
the
play
easier path,
Well,
if you
easier. Well, yeah, you don't have to get play. You play once, you win, and you move on.
Loser plays Valley.
The loser plays Valley, and that would set up a rematch with Southeast Polk, which knocked off Valley the first time around. So they're out warming up, getting ready here as we have a little bit of a quick turnaround. Sometimes that happens. The game before this went a little longer, but should be interesting. The wind's still blowing out here, which could favor Centennial with those big bats in the lineup here, and a senior-dominated lineup for them as they come into it. But Southeast Polk, you know, say we're Cinderella, but what the heck? That's what you want to be. You just want to keep winning, huh?
Absolutely. Lauren Sandholm is going to be pitching today for Ankeny Centennial. I obviously didn't really see her in that previous matchup, so going to be interesting to watch. Or do I have that wrong? I think I'm right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was just looking at something else on the lineup.
Checking what we got. So Lauren Sandholm, the junior. It was Peyton Spiegel who pitched yesterday. So again, we talked about yesterday Centennial who had that depth. That's where these type of things come in handy, that you have that depth. If you need to change pitchers or run which you got, it's going to be fun to watch. Sandholm this season hasn't lost a game. 12-0 in 13 starts, 91 strikeouts, a 2.01 ERA. She's going to be a blast to watch today for both teams.
So for Southeast Polk, the Rams, it'll be Haley Clark, the shortstop, leading off, followed by the left fielder, Berkeley Wieland, and then Ivy Orilko, the first baseman here for Southeast Polk, as we're ready to go. And again, both of them in the dark uniforms here today. And here we go. Pitch number one is hit toward right, and you're in on the horse and making the play on the run. Carrie Lindemann.
How about that nice play to show out the early leather here so far. The wind's going to be tough. That one was carrying back towards center, and really nice grab out there in right field by Corey Linesicum.
Yeah, and wouldn't Southeast Polk like that to drop in and get a lead off?
They were dropping yesterday.
Yeah, but here we go. Berkeley Whelan, the left fielder, and takes a strike. She moved up like she might be going to try to slap it.
Sandholm headed to Mississippi State to play for the Bulldogs. In a way, her numbers have kind of been quote-unquote down this year, but that's kind of on the hitting side. The pitching side, she has just been so good. And you'll understand today why she's headed to the SEC. And I've heard signing day can't come soon enough for Lauren Sandholm.
So first pitch out, and now ahead 0-2 here on number 2 batter. And she just gets the bat on that and fouls it back. Whelan does to stay in there. And
Whelan 2 hits, 1 RBI in yesterday's matchup against Valley.
Here's the 0-2 again. That one, oh! High glove by Kennedy.
You know, we always hear about Jordan's hitting. That's why she's going to Minnesota to play for the Golden Gophers. Well, let's not forget about the fielding. How about that glove, like a vacuum right there on that third base side? She's got a little bit of length to her. What a play by the senior.
Yeah, high one coming in there, and she put the glove up and snagged it 2 away. This one right to Kennedy again. This is an easy put out. And the Rams go down in order. 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the first. The Jaguars coming up to bat. After this, at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At MidAmerican Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people. who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1,000,000. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Carter Price in the circle. Kaylee Thamati behind the plate. Ivy Oroko at first. Jessica Watson at second. Hallie Clark at shortstop. Brinley Cooper at third base. Whelan, Weeds, and Booker, the outfield, left to right here for Southeast Polk. I'm sorry, I meant Brinley Cope. I said Cooper.
Tough outing yesterday for Carter Price. Gave up 4 hits, 5 runs, in 1 inning pitched. Looking for a little bit better today against a high-powered Centennial offense.
And the right fielder, Carrie Lincecum, leading it off here for the Jaguars. Takes a ball, 1-0.
Talked about how these two teams 10-10 against each other since 2016. Met in 2023 at the state tournament. Centennial won 11-1.
Chopper down, gets down, a bloop into left field for a leadoff single for Lincecum.
You're going to see that. I mean, that's just the hits, the bats that Centennial brings up to plate. It's hard to get one, let alone a couple, and that's really what's going to be the difficult task for Carter Price today, at least starting out in the circle, as Centennial just loves to string these bats together.
Faber, the second baseman, came in hitting .352 into the tournament. Takes a strike on the outside edge.
1 hit yesterday in the victory over Dowling Catholic for Centennial.
Looks down the third baseline, gets the sign. Runner going, and this one just going to go foul. They had to hit and run on, but carried foul down the left field line for strike 2. So hitting and running early.
Faber came in 6 home runs this season. .352 hitter coming into the state tournament, headed to DMAC to play college softball. Nice batter here in this 2 spot.
0-2. Swing and a miss. And struck her out. For out number 1.
That's much needed for Carter Price. She did have a strikeout yesterday in the win, but obviously the hits were something that really stood off. But nice start there to get a good batter down.
Jordan Kennedy, we saw the leather, the glove over there. Now you talked about it. She's known for her bat, the third baseman. She'll step in.
And we saw yesterday Dowling just didn't even try to really pitch to Kennedy. I think walked 3 times.
Yeah, 18 round trippers and coming in. And quickly. Like
Carter's challenging her. That one was a little inside, kind of jammed her a little bit.
Now the 0-2. I'm assuming she'll keep it away from her. Does outside for ball 1.
Jordan's only struck out 5 times this year.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's good hitters because they're choosy too. You know, they can get behind in the count and still come back.
112 at-bats. She's only struck out 5 times.
This one in the gap for a single.
Good strong patience. Was going to wait on her pitch to hit. Jordan does exactly what she's done all season. That's get on base.
Right between short and third, and now meeting out there in the circle as Maddie Ott, the center fielder, will come up. She's sitting 275 coming into this one with 14 homers.
2 hits yesterday, 1 RBI.
Or excuse me, no, 554. I looked at the line above her. I thought that's a little slim for her, but
this is that 1-2 punch. Really, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 punch, but this is a strong
right
1-2
in the
punch.
heat of that lineup with the
Jordan
big
and
hitters. 2 runners on, 1 out. For Maddie Ott, the center fielder, she holds on a low one. That is a strike. She's asking the umpire where it was.
So much power behind Maddie.
Step in right up close to the plate. This one, nub foul. 0-2.
She liked the pitch, just a little late.
So Price has been ahead of each of the last 3 batters. Got him 0-2. Kennedy fought it off, got on base, struck out Faber. Now, what's going to happen here with Ott? She lifts it high and foul.
Just early on it. Another great look for Maddie.
Down the left field line there.
Yeah, we have this normal fence, and then we got a secondary fence that kind of blocks everybody from getting in through the parking lot. And that almost got out to that second fence. It's got to be about 300 feet.
Yeah, and they have a big kind of drainage area out there. So
Yep.
if it does rain, it'll all drain out there and off this artificial field. Here's the 1-2 now. Ott sees that coming in high, holds off, 2-2.
Interesting spot here for Carter in the circle. Because you see one ball go long like that, it
Yeah.
kind of changes your mentality.
Started out 0-2, now 2-2, and this now goes full. 3-2 count of Maddie Ott.
Maddie headed to Drake to play college softball. Came into the week 38 walks on the year. That's most on the team. Very disciplined at the plate.
2 on, 1 out. Payoff pitch is fouled off the left side.
She's going to make this quite difficult
Yeah.
on Carter Price in the circle.
Yeah, again, these batters, they're good. They hit it deep, but they also are choosy, as we saw there with Jordan Kennedy. Not afraid to go 0-2 in the count, get behind. Here's the 3-2 again. This one is low, going to put her on. So 1 walk, 1 strikeout early on for Price. That'll bring up Miley Hatfield, the left fielder.
3-run home run in yesterday's game against Dowling Catholic.
Well, she'll get 1 more than that if it goes out here. That one's high and wide for ball 1.
This is where Carter's got to kind of settle down here, take a couple breaths, just kind of get in her own zone here.
Got to be careful. Can't Walker, that would bring in a run.
I had nowhere else to put her.
Yeah, 2-0. Here in exactly the lead, or the start that Centennial wants right now. Haven't played a run yet, but this one foul.
It's kind of jammed inside just a little bit early on it.
Yeah, she was going to try to maybe slap that to the left side, but
Valley's whole team checking out the game here on this left side.
see the stats there on Hatfield.
It is funny because they've played each other so many times, but scouting is scouting.
2-1, that's high and wide. 3-1. Here.
Well, they had that short infield chat just to kind of think things through. And right now, if you're Hatfield, do you have a green light or you just hold back?
I think you got the green light. This one lifted toward the right side. Aroko comes over, makes the play. So the best possible opportunity there.
Absolutely.
Fly out to the first baseman.
That's not easy. I mean, the wind's blustery, could change directions,
But had plenty of room, though. Brings up Delaney Weibel, the first baseman here.
had a solo home run yesterday against Dowling.
2 out, bases loaded. Bottom of the first. This one foul. They're jumping on her quick and pulling it.
But what an outing this would be for Southeast Polk if they can get out of here.
Yeah,
with
you
nothing.
get through the heart of the lineup with no damage.
With how good the Centennial team is hitting.
0-1. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, that was a pitch to hit.
Yeah.
She was able to get it past her.
0-2. That's 4 batters now she's been 0-2 on, and only allowed 1 to reach. Or make it 2. There's a strike. And Southeast Polk gets out of the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on. At the end of 1 complete, no score here. Back with the second of the Girls State Softball Tournament, presented by Iowa Farm Bureau after this.
Hey, Frank. Oh, it looks like you spilled some grease.
Grills are multiplying and you need flavor that's bold.
There's nothing left for you to do
But to go to Fairway, your dream for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, you better stake up. Fairway and meat go hand in hand.
This dream is meant for you and me.
Poultry, pork, and beef, your home for Midwest meat. It's the one you need. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed.
Fairway, it's the one you need.
So we go to the top of the second here at the Girls State Softball Tournament. It's been presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. And Southeast Polk walks the tightrope and gets out of it. And
Hey.
man, what a job there
No harm, no foul.
by Sandholm.
Staying home in the top of the first for Centennial. Then Carter Price just to get out of it.
Carter Price to lead it off here. It's high.
Carter yesterday, 1 hit, 1 RBI in the win over Valley. Came up big in a couple spots.
And 1-1 to the pitcher.
Couple good long at-bats for her as well, which really helped him out, especially in that heat.
She's got to feel happy coming up there with no runs on the board after.
It gives you a little bit more
Hold
pep
up.
in your step,
Yeah.
definitely.
Fouls that one off. 1-2. Number 4 batters, they went down in order in the first inning.
That was what made that last inning, half inning, big for Southeast Polk, because
Yeah.
you go 3 up, 3 down
3 up, 3
offensively.
down, and you're thinking, oh, that's
You're
not
like,
good.
man,
to
we got
start.
bases loaded. We might be in trouble.
Then they get them loaded up and they get through the big hitters without any damage. 2 hits and a walk.
Coach Stiles is curious about something. Pitching so quick. Possibly. Yep. We do enjoy a pitcher that moves quick. But
Yeah, we
yes,
do,
There
yeah,
comes a point
but-
where you got to give it some time.
And you see all kinds of wind-ups and throws, and this one is lifted high and looks like it's going to be in play. Well, it's going to be a foul ball, but it'll be caught by Kennedy.
Staying busy here in the early portions is Jordan.
Yeah, she's made 3 of the 4 outs so far.
But Jaden was fun to watch in center field yesterday.
Yeah, Jaden Woods takes this one inside.
Jaden had a home run in 4 at-bats. She had 2 or 3 hits, 2 RBIs. Came up big yesterday in multiple ways.
This one hit to the second baseman, Faber, up and over. Out
Nothing
2.
getting past this infield right now, Dar.
No. It's Lexi Adams behind the plate, Weibel, Faber at second, Camby Starr at short, Jordan Kennedy at third, Hatfield, Ott, and Lindemann, outfield left to right. Here's catcher, Kaylee Tamati.
Tamantry up to bat.
Tamantry falls it off.
One hit for Kaylee yesterday, one RBI.
And now the 0-1. Fouls that one back.
Boy, Lauren's giving them pitches to hit. They just can't seem to hit them. And if they do hit them, they're just really short, weak dribblers.
Yeah, and they're late on them. So far, probably maybe the best pitcher they've seen.
Lauren's got such an interesting thing. She kind of walks out to the second base, kind of turns around, resets herself.
This one fouled off again, so she's hanging in there. 0-2 with that one fouled off.
Is she going to do it again? Yep. I don't know how I'm just noticing that. I missed that yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't pitch yesterday.
No, she
so
didn't.
That's a big part.
This and chopper right back to the pitcher. She'll throw over, and another 1-2-3 inning for Centennial. And they'll bring up the 7, 8, and 9 batters when we go to the bottom of the second. Coming after this on the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
At Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Whether you volunteer or hang with friends, play pickleball, read or follow trends. No matter what your retirement style, you deserve healthy eyes and a healthy smile. Some Medicare plans don't cover vision or dental. With Delta Dental, you can save on what's essential. Get coverage and take care of your health. It's peace of mind, so treat yourself. It's more affordable than you might think. Give us a call or visit this link.
We're at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Bottom of the second, 7, 8, and 9, led off by the pitcher, the junior Lawrence Sandholm for Centennial. They loaded him up in the first, but a fly out to first and a strikeout ended the inning with no damage. First pitch is outside to Sandholm.
No better way to help yourself out on the pitching side than helping yourself out on the hitting side. That's exactly what Lauren's going to go for.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Oh, plunked her. Hit by pitch. Sandholm will go over to first and probably run for her, I would think. Yep.
IMT insurance substitution.
Who are they bringing in here?
Looks like Audrey Sandholm.
Okay, Audrey Sandholm comes in.
She's going to Missouri State to play for the Bears. Just a junior. That's a good crowd cheer when she came on to run.
Gracie Anderson, the DP, now batting. The sophomore.
Didn't have an at-bat yesterday. There's the bunt.
And throw over, got it, but advances the runner on the sacrifice.
A little bit of small ball here by Coach Delaney.
Yeah, you know.
Try to get something on the board. You don't really see that with Centennial.
We loaded up the first and didn't work, so let's. Well, that first run could be key sometimes.
Yep.
But that brings up Cammie Starr, the shortstop.
3-hit day yesterday for her. Brought in 1 run.
Holds off on that one. Big jump out there.
I was going to say Audrey.
But
Audrey's wanting to go.
Defense spread out, so they weren't over to cover, but 1-0 now to Cammie Starr. This one lifted on the infield. Shortstop Clark will take it. Out number 2.
Another one of those that just kind of worked. It was kind of like that pop-up out right here in front of the dugout. They'll take him if you're Southeast Polk.
Brings up Lincecum again. Corey Lincecum singled and was stranded at third.
488 batter coming into the state tournament.
Takes a strike. Price set on the rubber. Deals. Ripped hard. Gets down by the left fielder. Runner will come all the way around and into second with a double. Lincecum and the RBI.
5th RBI in 2 days for Corey. Nicely done.
And that was just hit so hard the center fielder didn't have
That
time
was
to
going to
get
be
in
tough
front
anyway.
of it.
Yeah, that was going to be really tough anyway. And Centennial's on the board with the Channel Seeds extra base hit.
Brings up Aba Favor. The second baseman struck out first time up. This one going to go foul. Tried to lift it down the right side. First really super hard hit we've seen Price give up.
I've seen a couple just bloopers, if you will, light shots.
That one was tagged. Fouled off. 0-2. On Favor. Senior.
Good thing for Dowling, obviously still for Southeast Polk, still just got 2 outs down, so something to work with.
Go outside, trying to make her chase on 0-2. One-two now. This one, and Arilco can't get there, neither can the catcher.
Kind of chased that one.
Yeah.
Went to the outside of the box to go get it.
Monty and Arilco both went after it, but
those eyes get wide when you see your teammate up there on second base.
Yeah.
Thinking, well, I got to do all I can to try to get her to come home.
1-2 again, 2 outs, runner at second. This one's going to go foul down the third base line. So extending the at-bat a little bit here. Early evening, Harlan and Hazel Rogers Park. Beautiful day today, weather-wise. There's a called strike. Got her looking to end the inning. No runs on one hit, or excuse me, 1 run on 1 hit, and 1 left on. 1-0 after 2. We'll go to the 3rd inning after this at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Freedom Tire is proud to support the Iowa Girl through their sponsorship of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping you on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Give us a try at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of the IGHSAU.
You're watching the Girls Union Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy. Darn Danielson, Blake Walker. Top of the 3rd, number 7 batter Ella Wheatley, the designated player for Southeast Polk. Takes a strike, and how about we're talking all about Centennial's power? Leadoff batter gets hit by a pitch, comes around to score.
Yeah.
So they manufactured
Maybe not
one
exactly
out of that.
how you draw it up.
No, but
runs
you got the lead. This one fouled off. 0-2.
Wheatley just had one at-bat in the win over Valley. Wasn't able to do anything with it.
Sandholm checks the pitch call on her arm. This one's going to go foul.
Let's carry out to almost the bullpen out there. Everybody's head's on a swivel. You hear heads up, come walking up down that sidewalk.
Yeah, because then, too, if it hits that nice sidewalk, it's going to bounce.
Yeah.
The 0-2 again here is Ricky steps in. This one down the line is going to be foul.
She went to go get that one. That was pretty low and away.
Kennedy was right over there.
I think Lauren is wanting to change softballs. Plenty of softballs to go around.
Yeah, umpires got.
We walk out the door downstairs. 3 buckets.
Well, those are for the players.
Well, yeah.
That one fouled away. And we got some up on the screen. They cleaned them out last night, but we're back up to about 5 of them up above here as he fouls it off again. 0-2. Battling here to lead off the third. Ella Wheatley. It's way outside. 1-2.
Never forget a couple years ago we had a huge rain delay and one of the softballs was just covered in mud, so dirty, probably wasn't going to ever be used again. And I asked one of the staff members, I'm like, can I take this? And they said, yeah. I still have it.
Was that the one you had me autograph?
No.
That was that other one? Okay.
But it is nice. All the softballs have the Girls Union logo on it. Really well done. Nice, good, strong at-bat here. Wheatley's hanging in.
Yeah, 1-2 again. Fouled off 3 pitches here. This one down for a hit down the line. And the first base runner of the day or the evening.
Wind kind of helps that thing drop itself, and that was really nicely placed there by Wheatley.
It wasn't a big hard shot, but
No,
just enough to
didn't need to be.
hang in there. Brings up Josie Wadstrom, the second baseman, comes up, batting from the left side.
Came into the tournament hitting .296. Two hits yesterday, 3 runs, and 3 at-bats.
Looking to advance a runner here. Inside strike.
Yeah, this is where the catcher, all eyes on second base here, going to try to maybe pick off that runner.
Yeah, Wheatley took a big lead on that last pitch. And that was a good one maybe to run on because it was so far inside. This one she was going. It's popped up. Second baseman will go back and make the play in the outfield. Does Faber.
Routine little play there. I mean, she was running back. I thought maybe wouldn't have time to go get it, but nicely done.
Now batting for the Rams, number 3, Kenna Brooker.
Brings up the right fielder.
Kenna Brooker.
Yep. She chops it, and they go to first. She gets the runner advanced on the sack.
Nice job by Kennedy there. She had a running start. She knew exactly where it was going to go. It dropped right in front of her, caught it on the hop, makes that play at first. You'll take it, giving up the runner up to second.
Brings up the top of the order. Hallie Clark flying out to right her last time up. Takes a ball.
Kind of high and up inside there.
So that tying run out there at second now for Southeast Polk.
Clark's been the girl here these last 2 days.
Fouls it off.
29 RBIs coming into the tournament. 30 now total. Love to make it 31.
That was high, gets to the backstop. The runner's going to advance on the wild pitch.
Yeah, Sandholm looked really good in those first couple innings. Southeast Polk has kind of settled down, kind of caught up with Lorien just a little bit more here.
This one fouled off over the screen. We stay at 2-2.
Keeping up with a couple long at-bats here.
Runner at third, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Southeast Polk trying to tie it up here. This one's low. If you see another one of those go to the backstop, it could tie it up.
Yep. Again, we talked about it yesterday. It's a shorter backstop, but I mean, if you're on it.
But sometimes it catches that lip, too, and it hangs up. Here's the payoff pitch, 3-2. Hit toward the shortstop. Slow roller comes up, fires, and the stretch and the out. End the threat. No runs on one hit. No errors, one left on. And at 2.5. Centennial come up with that 1-0 lead. The 3-4-5 batters ready to go at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
At MidAmerican Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
Jordan Kennedy leading it off for Centennial, third baseman. Singled her first time up. She's been very active with Blake on defense.
She has.
Too.
I mean, just kind of a vacuum over there at third base and being able to come up on the couple of these bunts.
Now
pitch comm's not working. So they're going to abandon it. Yep. Signals it is. And for some people, that's honestly the better.
There we go. In low.
Now, Price challenged Jordan in that first at-bat before Jordan was able to rip that single. So I'm curious if she tries it again.
She was up on her 1 and 2.
Yep.
Now falls behind early 1-0. Catches the outside edge 1 and 2, or 1 and 1, excuse me.
So many people in the outfield for this game. It's probably the most I've seen out in the outfield.
Some of them I think are waiting for another, I don't know.
There's a lot of Centennial faithful, a lot of pink out there.
This one fisted through the middle for a single. Good piece of hitting, just took it kind of off the inside of the bat and enough power there to drive it up the middle.
That on-base percentage just continues to grow ever so slightly. And now you got no outs, runner on first, and now Maddie Ott up to bat.
Maddie Ott, they walked her the last time up. Again, to keep away from the power. That one cuts inside low into the backstop, and Kennedy can just jog down to second on the wild pitch. Now No outs, runner in scoring position, and a 1-0 count on Ott. Ripped down, just foul. That woke up.
Man.
Brindley Cope over there. And the umpire down the baseline.
She was on it. Exit velo was
I just say it's
a
set
hot
up
shot.
perfectly now for Ott with no outs and runner out there in scoring position.
Especially 1-1 count.
Yeah, still the hitters count. Price looks in. Maki, now they stop.
Well, Price with that no pitch comm, just kind of taking her time here, just trying to figure out how she wants to roll it.
This a little dribbler picked up. No, they're going to say, did it hit the
Caught
plate?
it off her foot, I think.
Okay. Yeah, she's shaking that foot a little bit, left foot. So that'll
Making
be
sure she can step into a hit here.
1-2 against her. Last time she took it to 7 pitches before she walked.
It's kind of an average at bat for Maddie.
Yeah. Don't give her anything too good with the 14 homers. That one comes inside low.
Good stop again. Don't want to let that thing go back to the backstop and have Jordan advance once again on a wild pitch.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 3rd for Centennial, trying to bring in another run. That one's high. Full count. To Ott.
Staring at another walk. I said it. I mean, she's walked so many times this year. Team leading. Just so patient at the plate.
And your pitcher walking that fine line. This one lifted high, but it's going to carry way foul. Over that second fence, I think.
I thought it almost did. I think it
almost
bounced just short.
I have a little,
If she reaches out to those cars, I mean, we might have to start bringing out the tape measure.
We'll go back again with a full count. Dangerous hitter at the plate, runner at second, no outs.
He's only struck out 7 times this year.
This one high again, and is this one going to stay fair?
Coach is saying yes.
Coach said yes, but the umpire down the line said no.
I mean, barely foul. I was going to say that one's all the way to the fence again. Jeez. Fool me once.
And the thing
fool me
is,
twice.
you know, you put her on, then you got to, again, we talked about it so
right.
much. Just here we go again. And she got her.
Oh.
2 deep balls.
How about Carter Price? Unfazed by the 2 long balls.
That last one just not far from a home run, and then she comes back and pulls the string and
That's one of
strikes
the
her
best
out.
at-bats I've seen of this tournament. That was phenomenal.
Brings up Miley Hatfield, the left fielder. Flied out to first.
Boy, they're just early on these things, and I mean barely early.
Yeah, the timing sometimes is.
Hatfield homered yesterday.
That one's on the edge.
Boy, Carter might have a little bit of momentum rolling here.
Yeah, she got a little. She's brought a lot of batters to
Yep.
an 0-2 count.
Yep. She should feel pretty good.
Still got that runner out at second. Still 1 out.
Out of that bases loaded jam.
This one fouled off.
Again, just early.
Reminds me, Little League, I had this kid who threw about 8 miles an hour, and he put him in after the guy who threw the gas, and it took a whole inning for the the batters to catch up.
Yep.
But she's changing the speed a lot here. 0-2. Chopper gets through. Left side. There's going to be a throw, and they're going to hold the runner.
Originally, Coach Delaney was going to send, but then it was a
started
really
the
nice
line.
play out left.
Yeah,
Yep.
she picked it up quick, Wheeland out there.
Holds up.
Now batting for the Jaguars, number 26, Delaney Weibel.
Delaney Weibel, she struck out her last time up. So runners at the corners.
But did homer yesterday.
Yep. And many times before that.
Yeah, many times before that. Again, anybody on this team can take it yard.
They go outside. Looked like they were thinking.
Now this could be a
might go down
situation.
second.
Yeah, it could be a situation like we saw in that last game. You bait that throw out to second, and then Jordan will just walk home if you're not paying attention. I think that's maybe what they're going to chat about here. To understand, hey, we can give up that runner to second. Just do not give Jordan a free pass to home.
Well, now she's fast, but she's not the fastest
Right.
Kennedy out there. So you could take a chance. I don't know, but you're right. I don't know if I would give that run.
See what happens here. But it sure feels like that's what they're going to try to do, is they're going to try to bait her.
So 1-0. Runner at third with one out. Well, runner's first and third, excuse me. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Or strike one. I'm getting ahead of myself here.
Carter's
1-1.
changing things
Yeah,
up, like you said.
She's really changing speeds up on him.
It's making it hard for these Jaguar hitters to kind of keep up.
Comes outside wide there. 2-1.
What a spot here behind the plate. You're keeping an eye on two. You got an eye on third. You got an eye on first.
Did she go?
Yes, she did. Swung right through it.
So 2-2.
It doesn't feel like there's only one out down,
No.
but there is.
Yeah.
Carter's been pitching a lot here. Long at-bats.
Wants it. They're going to squeeze her home. They go to first, get the out, but they get the run through.
That's one way to do it.
Yep.
Nicely done. A little bit more small ball. That's what got you going in the first place. Makes it 2-0 Centennial.
They get Kennedy home on a sacrifice bunt. And Lauren Sandholm got hit by a pitch to lead off the second and then came all the way around. This one is high on the infield. Pitcher calling for it, Price, and that'll do it. So they end up, gave up that run, but they get one run on 2 hits. No errors and one left on. At the end of 3 complete, 2-1 Centennial at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
The score after 3 innings of play. Ankeny Centennial 2.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
Excelling in athletics takes teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These are the same qualities that help our pig farmers and our communities thrive. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics and the student athletes who make us all proud. Visit iowapork.org/WeCare to meet the people behind the pork and hear about our winning approach to caring for our pigs, the environment, and our communities.
Watching the Girls Union Digital Network. Darn Danielson, Blake Walker. We go to the top of the 4th. 2-3-4 batters up for Southeast Polk. Berkeley Wheeland, a left fielder, leaded off. She flied out to third. Her last time, well, kind of lined it out there. And Southeast Polk kind of hanging on, keeping this high-powered offense in check for the moment.
It's kind of weird because in a 2-0 game, I'd still say the defense is doing their job. I mean, you know, in a game where Centennial averages almost 10 runs a game.
And they credit Centennial, too. They've done what they needed to get that runner and get it around
but
and get a
Southeast
run out
Polk,
of it.
they just got to get some offense from them. That's really what they want here. And
see if Wheeland
bring at least something across.
Can do it. She slides up and takes a strike. 1-1.
Warren's done a good job today, kind of mixing up her pitches. Was really, really strong in those first 2 innings.
This one will tap her back, and pitcher throws her out.
That was a lot of speed on a pitch. I
Yeah.
think if that was a little bit lighter, that bump would have worked out a little bit better. But yeah, just a little too much. Made it an easy play for the infield.
Now batting for the Rams.
Brings up Ivy Arilko, the sophomore. She went deep yesterday too, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah. You know, one of those things. Well, you can't get it all back in one swing, but one deep swing helps you cut it in half.
It
right
is
now. It's
crazy.
not out of,
you know, ironically, probably the star of yesterday's game
Yeah.
for Southeast Polk, Reese Curfew. Haven't seen her yet today. She had that grand slam.
Chop foul.
First homer of the year.
Plane coming in, I hear.
Paul Yeager has landed. Or maybe he's taken off. I saw him here earlier today.
Well, I haven't seen him yet. The 1-1. This
Look
one is going fading left. Goes
It's
off
the-
the light pole over
It's the
there.
light pole.
Any points for that, or?
No. Yeah. Those Muska light poles can hold through anything.
1-2 now. Sandholm checks the pitch again. Here we go. And fouled off again.
Good strong speed, going with the speed here in this half inning. Making it hard to keep up with.
Rook on the hole, 1-2. That's high. Southeast Polk just one base runner, got her to second, and things stalled out there. Now 2-2.
These are the type of teams that you face. You don't want to leave people stranded.
And got her.
She went down to go get that one. Nice pitch. Nicely done by Sandholm.
Put it in low. And 2 away.
Number 2.
Brings up the pitcher, Carter Price.
Now batting for the Rams. Number 15.
One hit in the win yesterday for Price.
She flied out to third or last time up.
She'd love to help herself on the offensive end, or on the defensive end.
Took a quick swing at that one, pops up. Catcher caught up, but that was after it hit the screen, so just a strike.
I prefer the screens over the fences. You see a lot of programs starting to go to the screens a little bit more, not as much the fences anymore. A lot better on those catchers, too. Something to lean against if you're going after a ball.
Well, you know, it wasn't too long ago when they went on the other fields, they went to all the screen, you know, as a more of a protective measure, because they used to didn't have that all the way around. And then that kind of became a thing with Major League, because people getting hit in the stands. Here's the 0-2. And down in right. Good play on it. Oh, can she come up? She can't. And she's going to get into second.
Nice job, Carter.
Lindemann looked like she had it at first, but she was running and had to stop.
That's a good heads up because she's looking at the ball. She knows I got time to get to second and able to put a runner in scoring position.
So runner at second again there for the second straight inning, but 2 outs. Jaden Woods comes up.
You know, one thing you talk about the netting
IMT
here.
insurance substitution here, and
I believe
is that 16?
Reese Curfew, there she is. But I was going to say, we were talking about netting. How about the fence in the outfield? 8 feet tall,
Yeah, it's 8
unlike
feet,
the other ones. You know, last year we saw that player for PCM go up, grab that ball just out of before it went over the fence. I don't know if you can really do that this year on these fields.
Yeah. A little bit different. Inside. Now they're all the championships are going to play up there on the
Yes,
diamond where
correct.
they always do, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So back to the norm.
So and go back to the natural grass.
Yes, yep.
In the
A little bit
got
different
cinder
here for
blocking
5A.
field.
Yeah, a little bit different. But I feel like that's a classic. I don't know if you could ever change that. That's where the championships should always be played.
No, that's the. And then again, they'll get those trees and the night.
It's a
night
perfect
look at it. So
perfect look.
Yeah, it's a great setting. And 4 straight pitches. Oh, that was in? Okay.
Got it just on the outside.
I thought it was 4-0, but no, 3-1 to Woods. And that is ball 4.
Nice job by Woods.
Nothing really hurting though with 2 outs.
Kind of moves things along here because now you get Tamontry.
Yeah. She grounded out to the pitcher her last time up.
Just under 400 hitting this year for Tamontry coming in. That was a pitch to hit.
First strike, yeah, right down Main Street.
1 hit, 1 RBI yesterday in the win in 3 at-bats.
This one fouled off. Oh, 2.
Yeah, that's quick 0-2.
2 outs, 2 on. So she goes from 5-pitch walk to now 0-2 on this batter. Sandel would like to get out of it, but Tamontry would like to get one in the gap. There's a chopper towards second, up and in time to end the inning. No runs on 1 hit. No errors and 2 left on at the end of 3.5. Still 2-0 Centennial, though, come up to bat in the top of the 4th. After this, at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Yeah, it's a trip when you hit the road. And when you know when you've arrived. It's a trip when you get everything you want. The burger and the fries, the creek and the crick, the city and the countryside. It's a trip when you're where you're meant to be. In this moment, in this bathroom mirror, looking like $1 million. And yeah, it's a trip when it goes by fast. Des Moines. It's a trip. Make it yours.
Excelling in athletics takes teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These are the same qualities that help our pig farmers and our communities thrive. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics and the student athletes who make us all proud. Visit iowapork.org/WeCare to meet the people behind the pork and hear about our winning approach to caring for our pigs, the environment, and our communities.
Go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be 8-9, then the top of the order here for Centennial. Gracie Anderson, designated player, sacrificed her last time up. Rice in the circle, Tamontry behind the plate, Ivy Arilko at first, Jessica Wastrom at second, Haley Clark at short, Brinley Cope at third, Woodland, Weeds, and Booker outfield left to right. She fakes the bunt, pulled it back.
It's quick in and out.
So she'll step in 0-1 and slaps that one foul off the screen. Down 0-2. Price has gone through the heart of the lineup a couple times, just giving up 2 runs, but using a lot of changing speeds. This one gonna drift foul again.
And got out of a bases loaded jam at one point.
Yeah.
So
that was in the first.
Yep.
She got the fly out the first and the strikeout in there. So
she's done well, all things considered. And again, 2-0 deficit against Centennial. That's a win in a lot of people's books.
Yeah, no walks yet. Did hit the batter. There's one to the backstop. One hit batter. Or no, I guess she did have one walk, one strikeout. And then the hit batter ended up being a run. But 1-1. That's on the inside, or 1-2. That was the strikeout.
I'm just so impressed with Carter because, you know, after yesterday, one inning, you know, you give up all those hits, but she has just really bounced back today. A couple strikeouts to throw in. Just really impressed with how Carter has come back today very strong.
Brings up the shortstop, Cammie Starr. She flied out to the shortstop her last time up. Takes that one high for ball one. Winner advances in the winner's bracket. This one lifted toward the right side. Wedstrom comes over, makes the play. 2 away.
Nice 2 quick outs there for Southeast Polk. Again, something you just don't see a ton is a 3 up, 3 down against this Centennial team.
And then we go to the top of the order where Lincecum is a single, stranded at third, double with an RBI, stranded at second.
But this is just how you hang in these games as an underdog.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Cinderella, this is you just kind of hang around.
It's kind of like basketball. You're not giving up any long runs, maybe a run or two here.
And then you never know. You can finally make that push.
Yeah, you got to crank up your bats at some point. But so far, haven't let the big bust-out inning go yet. And fouls that one off.
And if you're Centennial, you can't get too overzealous. I mean, you have a lead. It might not have to be a big.
Well, and they've taken what they've been. Getting. They just got a little small ball, get runs in, and
I think the small ball will continue. It sure feels like.
Yeah, they're going to whatever you do to keep the lead. This one lifted high toward left, going back is Wedlands.
Got it.
Makes the play. Wylands makes it, and they go down in order. Centennial does. We'll go to the top of the 5th with the 7, 8, 9 coming up for Southeast Polk here at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Excuse me, man. You dropped this.
At the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Top of the 5th, Southeast Polk. Ella Wheatley, the designated player. She singled, was stranded at second. Back in the 3rd inning. And her only at bat. Takes a strike.
Still plenty of time for Southeast Polk, but got to feel like they're going to want to put something up on the board here.
Run somewhere here.
Because for Centennial, it just feels like they're kind of due to really break this thing open.
This one lifted towards center. Center fielder drifts to her right. Mattiot makes the play.
That might be the first ball that's gone her way today.
Yeah. And it just kind of hung up. She could take 3 or 4 steps to her right and get it. Josie Wadstrom, the second baseman, flying out to second base her last time up. Hitting from the left side. 0 for 1 today. Oh, that one came in.
Winner of this game gets a little bit of a break and just kind of turns into watch mode to wait because the loser of this game will take on Valley. And for Southeast Polk, it'll be a rematch.
And there's a strike.
And then we finish up tonight, 8 o'clock starting time. Slated to start Dallas Center Grimes and Cedar Rapids Kennedy, a true elimination game. The winner is back to take on Waukee Northwest, and the loser is going home.
And that's part of your advantage of staying on the winning track. 1-1, low, 2-1.
Change softballs here. If Lauren doesn't like a softball, she's going to change it.
She'll change it. Lexi Adams behind the plate there. This one hit right to the shortstop. Star over to first.
And that's great contact. I mean, that sounded great off the bat. Just nothing on it. Right to the shortstop.
2 away. Brings up Kenna Booker, the right fielder.
Now batting for the Rams, number 3, Kenna Booker.
Ground out the third her last time up.
2 at-bats yesterday. Wasn't able to bring anything. Centennial really playing in here with Kennedy. And it works.
And it works. Good position.
That's how you scout softball.
Yeah.
How about that?
And Southeast Polk goes down in order in the top of the 5th. Centennial 2-3-4 coming up here at the Girls State Softball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Life's buzzing with energy. From the delightfully routine, to the novel and exciting, to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/health-powers-life.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life.
Lead off the bottom of the 5th, Ava Favor, the second baseman. She struck out 2 times, one looking, fouls off the first pitch. Darn Danielson, Blake Walker with you here in this winner's bracket matchup. Is outside, ball 1.
Yeah, I talked about that game back in 2023. These 2 teams played here at the state tournament. Pretty close for the most part. And then I think the 5th inning, Centennial scored 8 straight, won 11-1 over Southeast Polk.
This one fouled over the dugout.
And that kind of thing just kind of feels like it could happen again, especially with how much Centennial has been the power category. But Southeast Polk, I mean, ton of credit to them. They have just hung around. They're going to make this interesting to the very end.
The 1-2. Just misses that corner. Tamonte tried to pull it back over a little bit, but umpire says no. And you hear the plane going over to the airport. That's just to the
It's a busier airport than you'd think.
West. I got a story to tell you about an airplane from here in a minute. Full count.
Quiet couple innings here for Centennial, or at least not in that 4th.
This one high on the infield. Shortstop will take it. Clark. If you remember the career era jet sitting over here by the about a month ago, the Almery National Guard put it on a Chinook, flew it down to Sioux City. They're going to repaint the whole thing, and then since they're closing some of the people will be over here at this base. They're going to put it somewhere in a park, I think.
Pretty cool.
Jordan Kennedy up to bat. She singled and scored back in the third, and also singled and was stranded. So she's 2 for 2 with a run scored. Yeah, it was kind of cool video to see.
Oh, the roundabout. They're going to put it in the
roundabout.
roundabout.
Put it in the roundabout?
Yeah.
Is that where it's going?
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, you already get around that one roundabout. The Florida Rosedale greets you right
Florida
there.
Rosedale's there.
They know how to decorate the roundabout.
Oh, they're building the roundabout up here, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have the road kind of closed off. If you come in, they're building a roundabout there.
Construction's
Okay.
been a little tough coming in, but yeah. It's a much needed roundabout, I can tell you that.
And kind of a nod to the heritage of that unit, which has been decommissioned there, but it's so cool when you see that. It's like it's almost flying below that Chinook. But anyway, 2-0, back to softball here to Jordan Kennedy, trying to get on base for the third time in 3 at-bats.
She is staying away from her right now.
Yeah, she's not giving her anything good here at all. 3-0.
That just adds to what Fort Dodge has continued to do to build up around the area.
Yeah.
Make this a really cool place. This contract here at Fort Dodge goes to 2045.
Which
On
might
base
be the
again.
last year.
Yeah.
I might retire that year, Call. You know, when we contracts up, maybe I'll retire.
Yeah,
We're calling
yeah.
games. And yeah. You're thinking, well, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, Maddie Ott, the senior center fielder, walked and struck out.
That was a
0 for
fun
1.
at-bat last time Maddie was up
Yeah.
to bat. This will be interesting here.
Yeah, she went 3-2, fouled a couple pitches off, a 7-pitch at bat, and then struck her out.
A couple 300-foot foul balls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. She hit the one that one that was probably a foot away from being fair and being a homer.
Coach Delaney thought it was a homer.
Yeah, he was up there with the